After having a slow start at the beginning of the pandemic, Routt has certainly bounced back and has become somewhat of a juggernaut when it comes to the Steamboat Springs real estate market as of late, and especially for the month of November. Hi, this is John James with the James team at REMax Partners, coming to you with another Steamboat Market update. And of course, we're touching on November 2020 and the Routt area. Hope you guys all had a great Christmas and looking forward to a wonderful new year. Yeah, we're getting into Routt here, and Routt is certainly interesting because it started off a little rough when we had lockdown, but it has gone much stronger since then. And the numbers will really play that out. Starting with the median sold price, that one's actually slightly down. It's down 3.2% from $712,500 in November of last year, all the way down to $690,000 this year. And that's a small price to pay for what we're seeing with the other two indicators, especially with the number of sales. There were only 30 sales in November of 2019. That jumped all the way up to 57 this year. That is a 90% increase. So a lot more happening up in Routt. And, the sales volume certainly bears that out as well. It was like almost 35 million last year. And this year, $59,532,500. So that is a 70.8% increase. That's, if anything, it's quite considerable. So it is, Routt is doing well here. In terms of inventory, which is what we look at next, the days on market is down quite a bit. Last year, there were 134 days on market for a property to sell. Now it's down to about 47. It's down about 64.9%. It has dropped considerably, so that's a big change. Month supply, we're finally into a seller's market in Routt, where it had been in a buyer's market for a while. It was at 8.8 months in November of 2019 to clear out all the inventory in Routt. Now it's down to 5.8 months, so that's a 34.1% decrease in that. Active listings, they're down as well. There's no surprise here. We had 27 listings in November of last year, and we're down to about 20 active listings. That's a 25.9% drop. One bright note too is we do have some new listings from 50 last year to 64 this year. That is a 34% increase. That's good to see. We need more inventory on the market in pretty much every single segment. Looking at our value, the sales to list price ratio is definitely one that kind of tells us where things are going and how much they're selling for compared to what they were listed for. It's at 96.7, and that might seem a little bit low compared to seeing some of the 97, 98%. But that is up 0.6% from the 96.1 in November of 2019. So that is, they're selling for closer to asking price, and many certainly above. And as far as price reductions, only one compared to 5 last year, so it's an 80% drop. There's just not very many price reductions happening in this market overall, and Routt is certainly indicative of that. Looking to the future, we'll start with our back on markets. We had one back on market, one contract that fell out in November compared to none last year. That's probably also maybe an indicator of how many sales there were. If there were 30 sales and none fell out of contract, there was 57 sales, probably a better chance that at least one would fall out of contract. And then the pending listings, we had 36 under contract in the month of November of 2019. This year, 66, up 83.3%. So we can expect to have a pretty strong December. All right, one more left, and that wraps it up for November. and wraps it up for this year. I'll get into December's numbers in January and also do a recap. We're going to do West Routt next, covering Hayden and the Cog area and everything west of Steamboat. And and then we'll get into new numbers for December 2020 and into a recap of the year that was 2020, and what a year it was. As normal, if you have any questions, please give me a call, 970-846-0797. Text me, leave a comment in the video, or email me at johnjames@james-teamsteamboat.com. Have a great day. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care.